This is an Empire repair from Montclair. It was actually dropped off a while ago, but we're just getting to video it. And this bad boy is in pretty beat up shape. Someone's done some work to it. It's got a big crack right in the deck there. And then that's a splotch of carbon fiber and epoxy that you would definitely cut your hand if you rubbed it over it. And then here you can see this little mark here, that's from probably strapping it down. All these side scratches are just from the boat being abused when it's on the rack. The inspection port is missing. The wash box is in good shape. The interior is really kind of beat, faded, but it seems to be structurally fine, although I haven't checked the seat decks to see if they're glued in or not. But we'll check that once we start ripping everything apart. There's multiple holes in the footwell here. It's from the heels of the shoe hitting, so that's going to get new carbon fiber put on it to protect it better. The tracks will clean up really nicely. We're going to clear coat the interior and paint the seat deck black again, and again do the same thing here in the footwell. And there's a couple little spots that we have to fix on the footwell. The inspection port is missing, so you have to buy the whole piece. You can't just buy the lid. You got to get that right from the factory. There's a big crack in the stern deck here, and I'm not sure if we ripped the tape off of this here, but I think it came in this way. And this boat came with no rudder, no seats, no foot stretcher, and I believe the fin is also missing. So here's the hull side, and I forgot to get the nose here, but you can see the nose is broken. Bow point. And it's pretty ugly down here, so there's a huge spot of epoxy on here over a crack. Another one. Coach already told me to take the name off of it. It's not going to get that name put back on, at least on the hull, on the bow. Again, epoxy. It's all faded out, and here the boat has a crack in it. Goes side to side. And just running down here the hull, there's multiple spots. Here's a spot that somebody fixed because it's got some shiny paint on it, but it was a Bondo job and it's already lifting off, and that's why you shouldn't do that. And I know there's delamination going on the inner hull here for sure. Shouldn't hear that noise. And although we're painting a pretty bad picture, this is definitely worth putting back in the first class condition, because these boats will last forever if they're taken care of. So we're going to bring this thing back to life. I'm just running up the other side here just to show you something that I don't understand how this happens, but you can see this huge hunk of carbon fiber that totally protrudes from the hull, yet somebody put that on there thinking they were doing this guy a favor. Now if you run your hand over that, you would slice it open, no doubt. So that's going to get taken off, obviously. Another great boat we're going to bring back to life. Wait till you see the final video. Now here is an Empire repair for Montclair that on our end is completed. And this boat was pretty banged up when it came to us. But we're done everything that we're going to do on it now. We are awaiting the parts from the Empire factory, and this guy really will look like a brand new boat when it's done, because it's getting new tracks, new foot stretchers. So we completely redid the inside, hull and decks. and this thing is beautiful now. New tow, rudder. So now continuing on to the hull. Be hard pressed not to believe that this is not a brand new boat. Every stinking little scratch, puncture, any crush sections were all repaired. The fin box was blown out and we totally repaired that. So the boat came out real nice. Another quality job from Shell Repair USA. Here is a MPOC repair that we just finished for Montclair, and this bad boy was in pretty bad shape when it came here. The bow deck was crushed multiple spots. The interior was totally faded out, so it had no tracks or foot stretchers, so we got brand new ones from the factory. Some of the rigger bolts were missing, so we replaced them too. The tow right now is a beautiful thing. It's so smooth. As long as you set it up the right way, it'll always work that way. And the deck had issues, but we took care of that. We repainted the whole hull, and part of the rudder stem was broken off, so we had to put an additional piece on for that. But this boat is now done, and it's actually going to be delivered tomorrow over on the Schuylkill River.